Hello, honey roses. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for being here. If you would like to book a healthy conversation, book a reading, or purchase any of the books that I have written, feel free to visit my website at www.milkhoneyrose.org to do so. You can also join the membership if you haven't already, and that's where the extendeds will be when I do decide to do the extendeds, as well as the additional love readings will be posted weekly. Okay, so this card says, I fell in love the first time I laid eyes on you, darling. The first time I laid eyes on you. Modest and sexy as pluck. Okay, so they feel like you have this modesty about you, but you're sexy though. And they know that there's more underneath the surface. Okay, there's more beneath the surface of you. You just know how to conduct yourself, but they know that there's much more, and that's the sexy part that everyone doesn't get to. They kind of get it a little bit. They see you because you're free spirited. However, there is a certain aspect of you that you save for your person that not many get to experience. So they see that in you. They already know. You could try to hide it, but you can't, because they can see you, darling. They can see you. Okay? So let's see what else. This person can see you. They know your sexy side is overpowering at her because it overpowers them. And you don't have to do a lot to be sexy. That's what I'm getting here as well. You don't have to do a lot. It's your personality is sexy, okay? It's your personality, as well as how you communicate. It's very, very, very attractive, darling. They want more of you. Give me more, okay? Give me more. The Queen of Swords, the King of Swords, the Magician. They want to know a little more about that magic you got over there. They want to know a little bit more about that magic that you got, because they know you have some. They just feel like you are like something that would take time to truly get to know. Not something, or someone, I should say, that it truly is going to take them time to get to know. But every time they see a different layer of you, they fall deeper in love. I just heard. Your layers are beautiful to this person. I heard your layers are why they love you. One moment. I heard they love hard on you. They love hard on you and your life. There's something about your life that's illuminated right now. Your life. I don't know what that's about right now. Something about your life, your choices that you make, how you choose to handle yourself in life. They fell in love with you at first sight, is how they felt. When they saw you the first time, they already knew that there was something very special about you. You remind them of, I heard, a more simplistic time. You must have a very joyful personality, because you give them joy. You bring them joy. You make them smile. And they haven't been smiling that much lately. However, you make them smile. Just you and your presence makes them smile. Oh, they love your smile. There's something about your smile, because I keep hearing that. There's something about your smile. They feel like it's so sweet. You have a sweet smile. I heard a sweet smile and a sweet style. They feel like you are the full package. You are everything. You are the whole package. They don't feel like anything is missing from you. You know, sometimes people feel like they have to settle because, you know, when you're realistic, you might not get everything that you want. However, when it comes to you, they don't really see what's wrong. Like what they see in you is joy. You bring them joy. I heard really, really, really and truly. Don't play me now, stuck and fiddle. Stickly, diddly, really and truly. No, don't play me no second fiddle. Second fiddle. Somebody was playing him. Somebody, and they don't like that. They don't appreciate that. Don't play me. I don't know the exact words, but it's like, don't play me second fiddle, something like that. Second fiddle is like the side piece or something, like second, and they know their worth, and they like, you're not putting me second. But they're not talking about you. They're talking about past people that try to like straddle them along. I just realized that the King and Queen of Swords is here, like the last reading. This King and Queen of Swords is very powerful. They done rode out over here. This is a whole nother other reading. Oh, well, hello. Hello. Okay, the enlightened ones. The two of you are the enlightened ones, okay? Because you came out again. I'm just realizing it because I was just too busy channeling that song and just speaking. This person was fighting through a lot before they came into contact with you. And now that they've come into contact with you, their life has changed already. And I heard you sealed the deal. What's that? What deal? What the deal is? I didn't know I was going to say that. It just kind of came out. What the deal is? The deal is that it's time to go. It's time to go to a place of infinite space and grace. No need to chase. Maybe a little bit of erasing the things that don't need to be here. However, it's more about like embracing what is to come with open arms. I just heard embrace what is to come with open arms, because it's a public victory between the two of you. You are like the whole package. This person knows this. The two of you, they feel make sense. And they know that there's happiness between the two of you. There's only happiness that exists between the two of you. And even in the rough times, when they do come around, the two of you have minds that are so sound. The both of you always like come around to a point of understanding. People keep crying for their attention. Attractive. Okay, so your person can be very attractive, where they have like groupies. The groupies, they be on a stoop, B. They're not on the stoop. They need to get the hell up. What you sitting on the stoop for? What you sitting on the stoop for? Get up, girl. You're not supposed to be down there. It says, are you still upset with me? I don't feel like that's either of you. I feel like that's the groupies. Okay, so this person is attractive, so they probably, play the field a bit. And then they have like moments where whoever has their contact information, sometimes they contact them, but I don't feel like this person always wants to talk because they wasn't even trying to do that in the first place or something like that. Like they're not really feeling these groupies. It was just kind of like a thing for the moment. But these groupies don't really get that, and so they become a little clingy, and then they have to like ignore them. So they start asking strange questions like, are you still upset with me? When nothing really happened, but then they assume, because it's like this needy energy that I'm getting from that. I don't know. I'm getting a needy energy from that, like where there's no, this never started. Whatever relationships or situationships happen with groupies or with people that they've had relations with in between the sheets activities, they tend to hound this person. And all that you do, they see the sexy in you. They wear that passion well like luxury. Okay, so they are not paying attention to the groupies at all because they don't even care about that. I feel like there's a lot of declines that happen. I don't know if there's any blockages. I don't know if this person blocked them or what, but this person's mind is not on them. They just kind of like snuck in here. So we're not even going to talk about the groupies. They just groupies. So they could go back over there. Now here, because I want to focus on the relationship here with you two, and all that you do, they see the sexy in you. Their attention is on you. Those other cards came out to show me that yes, they've been with people because they were single or whatnot. They were living that single life. So they've had experiences with others. It's just that they weren't serious about them because they just felt like that's what it was and that's what it was and that's all it is. And that's all they really wanted it to be. But with you, they see passion in you. See, yeah, see. Anything else here? I'm trying to see, did I write down the title? I think I did. Okay. Everything you do is attractive to this person. They just feel like you're very attractive yourself as well. And I think the both of you are very attractive. That could be another reason why that card came out. People keep crying for their attention. So you could have people that really want your attention as well. That could be the both of you. But I really felt it energetically was spirit giving you a message about your person, how they're attractive, and people tend to like be a little extra. Okay? Because some people are just, they can't control themselves. So they just kind of like throw themselves at a person or at your person. But they're not interested in them. And they don't really respect that energy because it's so desperate. So it turns them off. Okay? Let me get one of these cards here. Let's see what Spirit has to say. Understanding. The two of you are very understanding between one another. Here's what looks like an avatar here. A big blue beam. A blue beam with stars. There's something here about sensuality. And then I heard no need to be scripted. No need to be scripted. There's something about free flow. There's no need to be scripted. Just speak. Just say. Just speak. There's something about just speaking and don't prepare. I don't know what that's about. Like there's something about that here. I don't know what it's about. But it's something like that. Maybe this person likes how you communicate without preparing and you just talking. Something about that. They like what you talk about. Somebody likes what you talk about just on your own. You can make this person nervous, like really nervous. And then I saw $1 million baby in the future. So if you two have children together, they're going to be very gifted, is what I'm getting with that. Okay. I feel like I want to get these cards over here. Tell me more. Chaos and conflict, higher power, blessed. So together, when there's any problem, you're always going to look to God for answers together in the relationship. You'll always know how to move because you'll listen to spirit together. Truth be told, that's the truth. The both of you are thinkers. And when it's time to cut something off, you don't have no problem doing it. And when you make decisions, you make them together because you're building together. You're going the distance and you're flexible. And that's what makes you both happy. Well, the spirit got straight to the point with that. It's your ability to adapt to one another so well and be so willing to be open to the changes. Sometimes when it comes to relationships, one or the other, or one person in the group or both of them could be very rigid and always try to put their hands in everything when sometimes you can't do that because it's not going to work. You kind of have to go with the flow. You have to learn flow. And this couple knows that already. Truth be told, you know when to chop something, clip, clip, snip, snip. You know when to do that. Groom for the good, not for the bad. You know how usually when someone speaks of grooming, they'll talk about like how an older person might groom a younger person if they happen to be in a relationship with a younger person, or like how somebody would just groom someone but in a bad way. This grooming that I'm feeling is in a good way, not a bad way. Like grooming a situation or a person to be better, to be more powerful is that type of grooming that I'm feeling. But usually when we hear grooming, it's like a bad connotation connected to it. But how I see it right now here is very positive. The both of you have positive responses and thinking, favorable thinking towards each other and towards your decisions. You're willing to do what is not usually done and try things and be flexible, which makes the both of you very happy because it's easy for you to build with someone who's easy to work with. When people are difficult, it's difficult. And then you have to get them chopping. And that's the truth, because the truth be told is right here. And I think that's all she wrote for this message. Should I get anything else, Spirit? I heard look out for something in this time. I don't know what that something is. Let's check it out. Let me get these cards. Next month, something is going to happen. Okay, so look for something to happen next month. It says next month here. So something special is going to happen. This person could contact you, or there's something that's going to happen that's going to be very influential towards this relationship. Okay, so that's all I have for you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you. And everything you do, do it with love. I'll see you in the next message.